Hello everyone, how are you all? Kalimera. This is Kathy from Divine Debut and it's the 11th of April today, 2020. Thank you for being here. Hope that you're all doing very well. Thank you for supporting my channel and, keeping up to date with what's going on, of course, on a collective scale, but as well as on a personal scale. I'd like to point out today, for those of you that are not following me on social media, you are not receiving the daily message from the Mythic Oracle. I always take that card first so I know what the day is all about. The message today rings so true with the readings that we've been sharing the past few days. So exactly what I've been saying with Mercury moving into the sign of Aries, which has happened now. It was to my sweet surprise. I took the card, I read the message, and I thought, wow, let me check out where Mercury is. And yes, Mercury has moved into Aries. So my social media links are in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That's where the message is uploaded daily. So go and have a look and see if that ties in with what I've been saying, I've been promising, as that is what I felt and I do. That's what astrology is all about, right? It's not only, of course, looking at the sky planetarily, but it's also going with that intuition. And I feel as though what I felt has shown to be true. Once you receive that message, once you understand what I'm going on about through checking out those links, write your comment in the section below the video. I'd be glad to hear your opinions of what's going on. All right, everyone, 11th of April, or whenever you watch this video, obviously that's when the message is important for you. I'm going to take the Karma Dharma position, and it's going to be this, which is the Hermit. And the Hermit is someone who is enlightened. No doubt this is Virgo. As I have said, with that full moon in Virgo that we had about a month ago, the sign of Virgo is all about health. It's our daily routine. Of course, this is our body. Okay, health deals with our body. This is not only our physical body, but our spiritual, our mental health as well. And I do feel that keeping the faith, having turned inwards, that's what the Hermit does. We have seen the truth. We are seeing the truth. We're slowly coming out of this cave. The Hermit is someone who searches, who connects to the divine. Soul searching in whatever we're dealing with is bringing in the enlightenment now. For all of us, it's going to be on a different day. It's not going to be exactly on the same day. But I do feel that the clarity, the communication is coming in now. Also, the Venus, which has moved into her shadow phase, she is connecting to Mars. Venus in Gemini is connecting to Mars in Aquarius in a beautiful trine. And we know that Venus retrograding or in her shadow phase is much more potent. Venus does speak of love, money, values, projects. Let's take today's reading, everyone. Virgo is also about looking at the details, okay, doing the work. Virgo is earth, it's very grounded. Virgo is also a lot to do with the Mother Earth. We know that all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they are in, where they are placed in the zodiac, they're in beautiful energies from one to the other, connected very positively. And Uranus, which is obviously in the position of Taurus, which is bringing in those radical changes, new beginnings, is in a beautiful trine to the sign of Virgo. So what is changing in our lives And what we are seeing, the truth of what we're seeing, will be very enlightening and will help us connect to our higher self. That's what the Hermit card speaks of to me. Let's take the divine spread for the day. At your foundation is justice. And this is Libra, also the full moon that we had about 3 days ago. We know that full moons bring in clarity, endings of cycles as well. Justice is also equilibrium, it's harmony. What is hidden from us? Still, someone is at a point of making a decision. This is the Two of Swords, and we also have the sign of Libra here, which speaks of harmony, and Libra is the house of partnership and relationship to others in general. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So someone is looking at what they've invested in, their investments, anything that they've put value into. Here I do see this card as someone being ready to reap the rewards of their investments. She is holding that punnet, that basket where she will be collecting the fruits of her labor. And we know that sevens are a number of conflict, and we've also got conflict in the Two of Swords. Okay, so someone has been searching for the answers. We do know that justice is a number 11. We did have justice yesterday as well. And justice is all about, I see it as a new karmic beginning, a new doorway. It is very, very much about the future. And it does promise to give us harmony and balance. Let's look at the now position. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, something stable, something very promising for the future. This is something also that is monetary. It's of great value to us all, whether it's monetary or doesn't mean that it has to be something physical or tangible, whereas usually it is. It could also be something around a commitment. This could even be the promise of a new future, which promises to bring in manifestation. This is a new beginning, obviously. Ace of Pentacles and the 7, 8 of Pentacles, again, having put in that work. We've come to a point of stopping, and now we're getting ready to continue the work and to work towards a new beginning. Let's take what our trajectory is all about. What are we thinking about? What are we aiming for? And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, okay. In the action and advice position, we have the Fool, which is Aries. Yes, the sun is still in Aries. I've been saying happy birthday to all you Aries people. Again, this is a brand new cycle. We're ready to take a risk. This is diving into a situation, you know, leaving the past behind. We're traveling lightly, and we are ready to go on a new adventure. And the Fool can also mean someone has been taken for a ride. But what I feel is that justice will be served. If someone has been fooled, then I do feel that the enlightenment is coming in now, because justice means what has been given to you, or what you have given out, you will receive. So that works on both sides. Okay, what's the outcome, everyone? And we have the Chariot. Beautiful. We know that the north node of the moon is in the sign of Cancer. Cancer is all about our home, our security, being nurtured by the people around us, the people that are of family, material, even if they're friends. We know that the Chariot is the north node. That's where we're heading to. And the nodes are ready. In the next couple of weeks, they'll be changing axis from Cancer, Capricorn to Gemini, Sagittarius. As I was saying yesterday, I will be doing something on this change. It is huge. We know that this changes the trajectory and the fate of everyone. okay, on a collective scale, and of course on a personal scale as well. This is overcoming the obstacles. This is taking that chariot and moving forward. Okay, this is family. We've got family behind us. We've got that tribe that nurtures us and feeds us. And we know that Cancer also is about the home, the family, and the past. Okay, 2 sevens right here. 2 sevens are 14. There's that temperance energy. Let's see what the divine message is for today, everyone. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow and wow again. Goosebumps all over. We do have Venus in Virgo. As you can see, the glyph of Venus there. And Virgo, there's the key. So having put in the effort, having looked at the details, we now have the key to unlock that treasure. Okay, unlocking the treasure, unlocking the gold. I did speak of alchemy and things turning into gold, and I love this. As before I was thinking of, we do have the 7, 8 coins. 8 and 1 is 9. We're somewhere there, and here we've got the 10 of coins. So we're leaving that we don't have the 9 of coins actually here, which speaks of a card of independence and doing things on our own. It's more about family, okay, and having people that we love behind us, with us, next to us. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is hitting the jackpot, but it's also, again, it's the family card. And look at that, Ace of Pentacles, we go straight to the 10. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we have the 7 of Wands. And this is us having kept on pushing for success. Okay, now we have 3 sevens. 3 sevens are 21, which is the World card. Getting to the end of that cycle. Having persisted in fighting for what is important to us, what we may have been successful with at some point, but we did come across some obstacles with that 7 of Wands. But we have got the upper hand. That's what the 7 of Wands says to me. What's beneath it? And we have the Lovers, which we had yesterday as well. Gemini, again, Venus in Gemini. The twins, the soulmate connection, the communication, the collaboration, no doubt. Let's put the 7 of Wands down and let's take some more cards, everyone. Let's look at this Hermit. Being at the 9, the Hermit is one step before that change, the end of the cycle with the card of Jupiter and the Wheel of Fortune. What is going on with this Hermit card, please, Spirit? And we know also that we've got Virgo, we saw the Lovers, which is Gemini. Both signs are ruled by Mercury. So I do feel with Mercury having moved into Aries, we will start receiving the news, the clarity, and whatever the pain has been. What is the pain that we've been through? What is that wound that we haven't been communicating? And that wound is Chiron, where Mercury is touching on. Okay, so past life wounds, wounds from childhood, our childhood conditioning. Let's take this Hermit. We have the 2 of Cups, soulmate connection, no doubt agreement, celebrating a partnership. Doesn't have to be love. This is a major agreement I see here. So it's all about love. It's all about connection. We do have Venus there. There is also an agreement where business is concerned, money matters. Another card, and we have the Sun. And here comes the Sun, everyone. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is Leo. Leo was, we had the Strength card yesterday. I remember the Sun. The Sun is clarity. It's healing. The Sun is also the heart. This is true love. If this is a companionship, a relationship, you are now in the driver's seat. Someone is actually taking those reins and running. They've come they've overcome, I wanted to say they've overcome the obstacles, and now it's up to them to take those reins and start running. Okay, so it's very, very fated, this Chariot with the North Node. Let's take the Seven of Wands, which is the general energy. And we have Temperance. Okay, well, we can see the gold here again. Something very much of value is happening for us. Let's thank our lucky stars. Let's thank the angels, Archangel Michael. And I'm going to point out my spirit guides, which are Archangel Michael, which is in this card, but also Archangel Lophiel, which is the golden angel, which has come to my sleep. And I have spoken about him or her as it could be it's a neutral archangel. Yes, the Archangel Lophiel had shown up in my sleep, and he is the golden angel. His aura is golden. And we do have, even though this is Archangel Michael, he is in, in his beautiful golden aura here. And I want you to check out those messages on social media. Check out today's message. You have to, and see what the illustration is. And look at the resemblance. It's uncanny. Temperance, as I was talking about before, Sagittarius, Jupiter ruled Sagittarius. The moon is transiting Sagittarius at this time. We know that the atmosphere is much more lightweight. The energies are lifted with the moon transiting Sagittarius. Very beautiful time. And let's look out for those messages coming from those archangels. Let's look at the Two of Swords. What was this decision about? And we have the Page of Coins, which is a message. And the Page of Coins is this Ace of Coins here. So someone is seriously thinking whether they should send that message of hope, that message of stability, that message of value. I want to have a look at that Ace of Coins, as it's very important. We have had a lot of aces in the past readings, new beginnings. And we have, wow, I'm not reading reversals, and we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So this is talking about coming out of a feeling of loss. No more depression, no more sulking and looking at the past. It's time to look at the future. I would like to take another card on this, Ten of Coins. So we've only got a page here. We don't have a king. We don't have a queen. So I would say this is more on a collective scale here. Let's take this Ten of Coins. And we have the Lovers. Wow. Oh, wow, everyone. I'm so excited for all of you. Okay, the decision has been made. Someone is going to settle. Someone is going to start a new beginning that's going to prove very fruitful and also very harmonious, also very much of value to their lives, as we know that the Ten of Pentacles could also be the marriage card. Someone is ready to take that leap. Let's take the Chariot, as this could mean movement. This could mean breaking free from any obstacles, moving over those obstacles, moving away from them. This can be literal and metaphorical. And we have the Hermit again. Wow. And I did say that the Hermit is one step before that Wheel of Fortune. Someone is enlightened, and I do feel that they will find what they've been looking for by taking those reins and running with them, running with that Chariot. Let's take one more. And we have the Page of Swords, which is, again, all about communication. This is that conversation. And look at this card as we've got those two swords that are being offered. So someone has offered, I feel that what has been someone's been trying to be enlightened about a decision here. I do feel that the time has come now that they can see clearly that what was offered to them, the choice that was offered to them, now they're offering it back to us. So this is like a touche. It's as though where there's been hardship, where there's been a lack of communication, I do feel that that will be reciprocated in the sense that now the tables are going to turn. That's what I feel with this card. Someone is now giving us a choice to either stay stuck in our cave, stay behind the scenes, or to come out and, you know, be enlightened or speak of what we have found. Also, I'm going to say that with the Hermit card, someone has been looking at something very closely. They've been doing their detective work, if I can say. They've been studying something where they've come to a conclusion, and now the communication is coming through with that Page of Swords. And also that's what helped them to make the decision on what they're going to communicate to us or to you on a personal scale. So I love that. I'm going to take one more card as I want a little bit more clarity. Here with the Eight of Coins, this is communication, no doubt. As you can see, this person is holding a letter, something that he is studying very closely as well. Again, the Virgo card. Let's take one more card on this Page of Swords. What is on offer here? And we have the Moon. And the Moon can speak of, yes, the unconscious, the subconscious, the fear, but this can also speak of strong perception. Now, I see the Moon because the Moon rules the 4th house of Cancer. Someone is moving into what they feel is their calling. We know that the North Node in Cancer is all about moving towards the future, moving into matters of home security, stability, nurturing. And this could mean that this is an offer because when we look at the synastry, the relationship between two people, we often look at the Moon. It's a very important aspect in the synastry of two people where the Moon is concerned. The Moon speaks of very strong love, very strong emotional connection. So that's what I feel the Moon card is speaking of right here. And what is going to be interesting is that we did have a full moon in Libra a little while ago. I do feel, like 3 days ago, I do feel here with the Moon, because we know that the eclipses will be happening mid-year. They will be touching on the axis Cancer Capricorn, and that could be the big change that is coming in for you. But I also feel that the next full moon, which will be in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is all about being very intimate with our feelings, with our emotions, but also physically. I do feel that because Pluto is very life-changing, very transformative, I do feel that the next full moon will have a lot to do with someone opening up and being more intimate, or we're seeing things that have been hidden on a collective scale, things to do with the unconscious, things to do with matters of situations of things being hidden deep within the surface. Let's take that Eight of Pentacles. I do want to have a look at what this man is communicating. And we have the Three of Wands and the Magician. And the Magician is all about having all those tools to make the magic. The Magician is all about communication, collaboration, business. And I did speak of Mercury before, the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. Now, the Three of Wands is that we have put in the effort, what we've been working on, what we've been desiring, and now, and I can see that there is an electrical shock here. This is a message that comes in quickly, or if it's not a message, it's someone perceiving, you know, receiving through the power of the magician, receiving the knowledge, the understanding, and the logic of what is in this note here, what is in this letter, what it is in this document. Okay, and what I see here, the Three of Wands, the message is showing you that something is growing. Your ships are coming in. That's what I see those two cards as. Let me take one more card on the Justice card here, and then I will take a message from Spirit. So what is this Justice card, please? And we have the Ace of Wands. Another ace, everyone. Another ace. Now, this is a creation. This is the enlightenment coming through. This is what we desire. This is that light going on. We can actually see clearly. And this is Martian, Mars-ruled energy, where we take this energy of fire and we create. I love the Ace of Wands here. This could also be that spark, the spark for what we desire. We will come into equilibrium in relation to what we're trying to create. That's what I see here. Let's take now, I'm going to take, because we only got the Page of Coins here, which is a message, and the Page of Swords. So we have two messengers here. We've got earth and air. Even though we've got all the signs here, I can't really, you know, point out to what are the strongest signs in the reading here. We've got quite a few, and I've mentioned them as we've gone through. But I'm going to say that for those of you that are dealing with an earth sign, Page of Coins is earth. Someone who's got very strong earth in their chart. And of course, Virgo is the earth sign that is the only earth sign actually in the reading here. Let's take the message. Forever yours. What is the message of the Page of Swords, which would be Gemini or Libra? We don't have Aquarius here today. Let's take Page of Swords. Now, this could be someone who's got both air and earth. Well, can't even talk. Let's take that Page of Swords. What's the message? What is on offer? I do apologize, but I am married. I know I lied, but now you know. Wow. I do apologize, but I am married. I know I lied, but now you know. So it looks as though all the cards are up on the table. All the information is here. That's why this Page of Swords is holding two swords. So it could mean that now you are in the position of having to make a decision. Let's take one more card, okay? So this person is married. They lied. What is another message from this person? And this is my truth. Take another card. The positive thing about this Page of Swords is that they're actually open to communicating now the truth. And they're throwing the ball in your court where you're going to have to make that important decision. Let's take one more card. And we have, I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. Well, that's a bit of a twist here. Now, we know that these messages could go either way. They're either given to you, or you give these messages to someone else, because we've got cross watchers watching this video. So I don't know how it speaks to you and in your personal life. Let's take a message from Spirit. What is the important message from Spirit today? From the heavens. What do we need to know today? And now, please, Spirit. And we have new beginnings. I think we have had this card in the past. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Please go and watch. Please go and have a look at today's Mythic Oracle card, as this is exactly the same meaning with a bit of a twist. All right, everyone. Okay, thank you so much. Tomorrow I won't be here. It's Sunday. It's family day. So I will be giving you your next message on Monday. Today is Saturday, not tomorrow, Sunday, but on Monday I will be uploading another divine spread for you. I am starting to prepare my mid-month love readings as well as my love and general readings. So be looking out for those. Press on that notification bell if you haven't. And I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel, being here, sharing your very important time, your precious time with me, sending you lots of love. And thank you so much for commenting as well and letting me know that these readings are very important to you. I am enjoying sharing them with you. And for me, this is giving back to you what you've given to me all this time. Again, all the best to you. Talk to you in a couple of days.